Welcome to the December episode of Hayes Headlines, where we tell you everything that's going on this month in our community. My name is Melissa Dixon. I'm from the Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau.
My name is Sarah Wasinger, and I'm from the Hayes Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are joined today by a very special guest. Scott, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Scott Gross, and I'm the VP of Marketing and Communications at the Chamber of Commerce.
So welcome.
Thank
We're
you.
just going to kind of let you know how we do things around here. We have a whole list of calendar and community events, and we're going to go through them and just kind of talk about the things that we love about what's going on in Hayes.
Sounds exciting.
So to get started, my favorite thing, the 37th annual Gerald Mitchell Hayes City Shootout. Such an exciting event for our community. We have 16 teams that will be participating in the tournament this year. It's going to be December 5th and 6th, and it starts that Thursday at 3 p.m. at Hayes High School. Such a fun thing because it brings so many people to town. So it's huge for our community how much money gets spent by the people who are visiting and playing in the tournament. So.
Absolutely. We appreciate those guests. A similar sporting event will welcome some extra guests to town for the Bob Smith Open Wrestling Tournament. That's Saturday, December 7th, 9 a.m. at Gross Memorial. So thank you, everyone, for being extra welcoming. When you see those guests in town that may not be familiar with our community, may not know their way around, thanks for being welcoming to them.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we have a lot of holiday-themed things that I look forward to every year. Like, I feel like this can be an easy show because I know a lot of these things. But then we have some new things, too. What should we start with?
I think your favorite thing, the art.
Oh my gosh, and that's not even the holiday theme thing. Well, I've kind of fangirled out on this nature photographer. There's a traveling exhibit at Sternberg right now called Thomas D. Mangelson, A Life in the Wild. And he's only in the top 40 nature photographers in the world. I grew up with his calendars of his nature photos on my wall. And so to be able to see his work in person, as big as it is displayed at the Sternberg, is really cool.
He's in Hayes?
He's not. He was for a particular conference that they hosted at the Sternberg, and he did it was a members only event, but
You will have to take us there so we can look at his work with you.
it is phenomenal. And if you're not a member, you should be one. It's the best deal in town, and it gets you into science museums all over the country. We're so lucky to have them, but it's an amazing exhibit, and it will run through the whole month of December. So
Perfect.
in between all your holiday shopping, just pop in and get your little art break.
So one of the other things I'm excited about is the Tour of Lights contest. And Remax and Nextec Wireless are sponsoring this year. So I know as we're airing, we're past the deadline to register, but they're going to have a fantastic opportunity with the list of all of the houses and businesses that are participating. And they're being very hush-hush, but the person who wins the contest gets a grand prize, and it's supposed to be pretty good.
So the way it works, people have registered. They get like a sign in their yard.
I believe so. And then you drive by and you have to go vote for your favorite person.
And you can do the text to vote like we
Correct.
do in our parade, so it's easy and fun.
Yes.
Okay. Scott, do you guys decorate at your house?
We do.
Did you register? Are you going to?
We haven't, but we should.
You know,
There's still
since
time.
we are in the past, the show airs, we can still do it.
So one of the other things that is interesting is the Hayes Community Theater is presenting fruit cakes. Now, I know I have some fruit cakes in my family, but I'm not quite sure what the theme is. So it's going to be December 6th and 7th. It'll start at 7 p.m. And then December 8th, it's going to be at 2 o'clock, and that'll be at the 12th Street Auditorium. If you are interested in that, you can get tickets at hctks.com.
That's a big weekend in Hayes. That's
Yes.
almost it's hard to schedule all the fun things in Hayes. The Frost Fest tree lighting will be Friday night when they will count down and light up the tree and see Mrs. Claus and have hot cocoa and things like that. Also the Friday night, Hayes Arts Council Winter Art Walk. So stores will be open late, and I bet they will welcome you to get a little Christmas shopping done while you're down there. And even more, December 6th and 7th, Friday and Saturday night, is Christmas Past out at
The Old Fort?
the Old Fort. And I heard they will have Jingle Bell carriage ride, horse-drawn carriage rides
Yes.
out there.
Cookies and apple cider.
Oh, they always have treats.
Yes.
They always have the
yes.
lit lanterns along the walkway. It's beautiful.
Those are so beautiful. Did you know you can buy one of those as a fundraiser for Friends of the Fort?
I did not.
If you want to, if you've got somebody who is really hard to buy for, you can buy them a little lantern with their name on it or in memorial of someone.
Wow.
So they have a lot of lanterns along the paths, and then I think it turns into the little paper bag luminaries. So eventually they hope to have all lanterns all the way down. So
That is wonderful.
there's a little gift idea. You're
Check it
welcome.
out. Thanks.
What else? That's a packed weekend, so be sure to get out and enjoy all the fun stuff. That 6th, 7th, first weekend in Hayes.
One last thing I think that we should talk about is Santa is coming to town at Big Creek Crossing in the mall. So he will be here December 7th as well. He's going to be taking pictures with the kids from 1 to 3, and just a great opportunity to come enjoy the north side of town and some shopping there too.
That's a special Meet Santa event, right? Like milk and
Yes.
cookies?
Yes,
Is
and
it
story time.
First come, first serve?
I think anybody
Show
can
up?
come.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And I heard he will be there for pictures until Christmas Eve. So
Yes.
you have a lot of chances to get out there and get your pictures with Santa.
So one thing I love to bring up is to remember to shop local. We just talked about downtown and Big Creek Crossing, and not a better time to remind everybody that keeping the cheer here this holiday season is so important. Our local businesses are the backbone of our economy in Ellis County, and they do so much to reinvest into our arts, into our sports teams. So please be mindful as you're spending your dollars this year to go into our stores downtown and on Vine Street and just give the love back to the folks who take care of our great city.
Absolutely. You know I do. We'll be right back with a special segment of Hayes Headlines.
A step towards better health.
At High Plains Podiatry, the team's greatest joy is seeing you doing what you love to do. Dr. Rob Hens addresses all problems of the foot and ankle with leading-edge capabilities. They travel extensively, serving in satellite clinics near you. Their growth in Southwest Nebraska is a direct result of the caring and personal treatment they give their patients. Let High Plains Podiatry bring the pep back in your step. Now seeing patients in Norton and Colby, Kansas. Call today, 877-345-3668.
Kansas weather can be brutal on your home's exterior. A dry and watertight roof performance is a result of choosing the right contractor. At AquaShield Roofing and Construction, we use the most up-to-date products and efficient technology. We offer quality services, professional installation, and unmatched warranties, adding value to your home and providing years of trouble-free protection. Call AquaShield Roofing and Construction for a free estimate today.
The team at Homestead Assisted Living is a proud supporter of the Hayes community. Located just west of the Sternberg Natural History Museum, Homestead is a warm and welcoming community where residents receive compassionate care from licensed professionals. If you're curious about senior living options for yourself or a loved one, make Homestead your first call. Our kind and courteous staff would love to show you around and answer any questions you may have. Call us today to schedule a tour of Homestead or visit us online at homesteadofhayes.com.
At Rogers & Associates Insurance, we serve the Midwest. We offer home, auto, commercial, and farm insurance policies and provide solid options for life and health insurance. For those unexpected life events like hail, wind, deer crashes, fender benders, and the little things in between, we can help you ensure what matters most in your life. Let us help you design a plan that meets your needs and budget. Visit us online or call us at 1-800-569-0118 to learn more.
Welcome back to the December episode of Hayes Headlines. We're excited to have our guest Scott Gross join us today and just talk a little bit about the position that you're doing now at the Chamber and with the CVB.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's nice to have a new family to be with. But yes, I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Communications at the Chamber, and I also do some work for wonderful Melissa here in the CVB. But yeah, we promote different businesses. We do the newsletter and do Facebook and some social media. So it's very exciting. It's a lot of fun.
So Scott, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself in general, your family, and where you came from?
Sure. I'm originally from Pratt, Kansas, and came to school here at Fort Hayes. And we've been here for about 30 years. My wife's a school teacher in the district. and worked at various places throughout the time that I've been here. But yeah, it's exciting. It's wonderful to be in part of such a good community.
So one thing that I love about you and your wife is you share a love of art.
Yes, we do. My wife's an art teacher, she's an art teacher for the district. And so, yes, we're very artsy, I guess you can say.
So where do you draw your inspiration from when you're getting creative?
Probably from other people and different, different blogs and different things that are surrounding the community or online, just drawing inspiration from that and just developing my own ideas. But.
Very good.
So, Scott, some people watching may not know you, but I bet they are familiar with your work.
Some.
Are there some things around town that people may recognize?
Maybe. I've done quite a bit of stuff. I did the Schmidt and Bickel Sports Complex logo.
Cool.
I did that. The Bike Haze, did that logo. And also recently the new City of Hayes logo that I'm working on. So that's exciting. So yeah, a lot of things, new things happening.
And also, and only I know because I'm a Scott Gross fan, Gella's.
Yes, Gella's.
LB Brewing.
That's right. Yes, Regina's.
Regina's.
Done work for Norman and Sandy.
Yeah, most of the things that I see around town that I like, or I was like, that's a really sharp looking logo.
you,
Oh,
thank
it's
you.
Scott's. So.
Isn't our current chamber logo you as well?
Yes, from a long time ago it was. Yes, yeah, back in the '90s, I think. It might have
very
been.
good.
Yeah, exciting.
Could you tell us a little bit about your background, like what brought you to art and design?
Well, coming to Fort Hays, I knew they had a wonderful department, and so I started, school. I kind of wanted to do architecture, but I decided not to. It was too restricted, I think, and so, yeah, I started that. But yeah, it's just, Hays itself it's such a good community, and just being part of that. And when I was going to college here, I kind of learned how wonderful it was to live here, and we just decided to stay, and just couldn't leave, I guess.
So what are your favorite things to do in Hayes?
In Hayes, probably, spending time downtown. My mom and dad live here, so spending time with family. But there's, there's all kinds of things happening in Hayes, always. But yeah, just spending time around the people I enjoy.
So you have two beautiful daughters. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you like to do together with them when you're away from work?
Well, I have a daughter who is 16, so she's a junior in high school. So she's loves music, and we love to talk about music and spend time together. Juliet is she's into books, and we love to metal detect on the weekends, which we love to do. Yes. And she's she's 10. She's just into all that kinds of cool stuff like that. But yeah, yeah, we love spending time with each other.
You said Juliet's the Harry Potter fan,
She's
right?
a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, we need
yes.
to get together, our two girls.
Definitely.
They have a lot to talk about.
Definitely. But, and my lovely wife, we've been married for 28 years, and she's been teaching here, and we just love spending time together and enjoying each other's company.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite things? I know that you've been with us now for 3 months, and we're so excited to have you in both of our worlds. What do you like to work on currently? What's been a project of passion for you for the last couple of months?
Oh, probably just working on different identities and our own identity and getting things prepared. And but yeah, just working on different logos and working on brochures for the CVB and different things like that.
Well, I think one thing that's really cool is as the Chamber is getting ready to launch phase 2 of the rebrand, having your talent and your kind of vision has been so exciting to watch, because not everybody has that creativity aspect to them, and you definitely own it in spades. So we're very thankful to have you on both of our teams, and we can't wait to see all of the fun things that you're going to be doing.
I'm looking forward to working on it. So
yeah.
Well, our solution to graphic design and layout was we partnered with Fort Hays State's art department with a graphic design internship. And we've had some fantastic talent come through, some that we have held on tight to after they graduated and just let them keep building that work experience. But then, those people have to spread their wings and go. So we are so excited to be able to work with you on some projects in the future. And I'm so excited about how slick our new visitor's guide is going to look. And So people keep an eye out for that.
So one thing I think people might be excited to hear is that we are going to be going to a digital newsletter. And I know that's one thing that you're excited to tackle.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about maybe what your thoughts are to keep that fresh?
Yes. So once we implement the new design and the new identity, our new logo, it's going to be fun to use with the different elements and just make it our own. And so it represents us and also our members. So yeah, it's just very exciting and be proud of it, that we all kind of work on it as a team, and it's going to be great.
So it's exciting to have that refresh, that rebrand. We're very nervous and anxious, I think, to be able to share that with the public.
Right.
So,
And when will that take place?
we believe it will be on the early stages of 2020. So we're not going to give away too many surprises, but know that we will be telling our story and the story of our business members. And we very much look forward to having that refreshed look.
So excited.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for the second episode. We will be right back in just a few minutes to have our last session.
Storage Solutions is now offering premier portable buildings built locally in Greensburg and made to withstand the Kansas weather. These unique buildings can be more than just a storage shed and are as large as 16 by 40 feet. Their 30-year warranty offers flooring and walls that won't rot, splinter, or crack and are finished with a urethane paint. Multiple purchasing options are available. Visit Storage Solutions of Hayes to view models or go online to customize your building today.
What a girl wants in her home kitchen. Ease of use, flexibility, fun, the latest kitchen design, Frigidaire Professional Real Stainless Steel for fewer finger smudges, a French door refrigerator, convection cooking, and quiet dishwasher. Have the staff at Genuine Appliance in Hayes demonstrate new Frigidaire Gallery appliances to find what you want. Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th Street in Hayes. Everything a girl wants.
Don't worry, this isn't some crummy commercial. This is a public service announcement. Icicles can put your eye out, and shattered phone screens.
Don't worry, Ralph, because not only will you get a free smartphone when you switch to Nextec Wireless, but you will also get a free Ring video doorbell.
Swell! Now I can keep an eye out for special deliveries like a secret decoder pin, or a genuine carbine action 200-shot range model. Nope, it's just the Bumpus Hounds again. Hey, careful with that, it's fragile!
Nextec Wireless. Time for something different.
Get total freedom from archaic phones with the Nextec Cloud phone. Take your calls how and whenever you want. In the office, on the go, on vacation, in the car, in between all of those places, you can make the call. So, check it out. And when you sign up for a qualifying Nextec Cloud phone contract, you also get some great technology free, like a 55-inch Fire TV, 3 months of Nextec TV Now, and a free Samsung S10e or an iPhone XR. Yep, all of it. Call and ask about a Nextec Cloud phone today.
Welcome back to our third segment of Hayes Headlines, where we're going to outline the rest of the month of December. And I feel like I brought the whole office worth of paper with me because we have so many events to talk about. Do you guys ever jump into Frost Fest activities downtown?
I love going to the parade. What about you, Scott?
Love it. No matter how cold it is, we always go down there and we stand and we wait and the whole thing. We love it. It's fun.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
Downtown is always so gorgeous when it's lit up, especially with all of the floats that come by lit up. It's a special time.
And there's no rules as who can be in the parade except for one. You got to have lights.
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure the CVB, we've got a Prius that's about at the end of its life, and we're just going to wrap it up and head down Main Street for its last ride. So the parade is Saturday, December 14th, 6 p.m. And they give prizes for the best floats. And then right before the parade, they're going to do a grand prize drawing for $3,000 downtown dollars. So if you see the little boxes around where you're shopping downtown, we're participating in the downtown dollar giveaway. When you make a purchase at that business, they'll give you a little ticket. And you hang on to that and come back to the Christmas tree downtown, and they will call for that $3,000. But also, a lot of the participating businesses are giving away big gift baskets. So it's not just one winner. There'll be a lot of winners.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I have several tickets already.
I gotta get after it. My mom's way ahead of me. She's like, she's got this long trail. Well, there's great shopping all over town. Where else is there some events happening?
Yes.
Big Creek Crossing have anything happening?
They do. So they have their Wine Wonderland. This is exciting because it's going to be December 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $10, and it's just a nice evening to go drink some wine, get some Christmas shopping done, maybe take your girlfriends or, take the husband around, and maybe that's a good excuse for him to come shop with you. If
I
there's
think
wine
we
involved.
should go. I think we should go
so.
to that.
Yes. And another event that the Big Creek Crossing is having is the Holiday Craft Fair. That's going to be December 14th from 10 to 5. So there would still be time to get a booth in there. So you can contact James Younger at Big Creek Crossing for information
nice.
about that. So
I remember getting a lot of gifts at that this year because teacher gifts, they had a lot of awesome things.
Well, the courtyard is just full. It's nice because there's just so much going on, and it's almost overwhelming with how much there is to look at. So definitely maybe you and I can hit that up too.
For sure. All right, the library, one of my favorite places. They've got a lot of stuff going on. Volga German Christmas, Saturday, December 7th. So that is a big weekend, but they'll have a lot of stuff for families and kids to do that day, 10 to 1. Then on Frostfest Saturday, they'll have a whole nother schedule all day long for people. Frostfest activities all day. And then Thursday, December 19th, live music with Wayne and Tammy Lang, 6 p.m. It's always a good time.
Yes, I've heard they're pretty good, so definitely should go check that out.
Another Christmas concert, Max Haverfield, who I believe has some experience with Fort Hays State Music Department. They have a concert. I say they because Max Haverfield and friends. Wednesday, December 18th, at First Presbyterian Church.
So there's another opportunity to get some good music and good food as well. Jingle and Mingle. I don't think you have to have bells on to attend, but it's a very fun event.
Cute.
Rose Garden Banquet Hall sponsors it and puts it on every year. So a couple of details. It's going to be December 14th from 5 to 11. Hors d'oeuvres will be served from 5 to 6. There's going to be a nice meal that's catered by Pam Burgart and her crew. They do such a lovely job every time.
So you know it's going to be good.
You know it's going to be amazing,
Okay.
yes. But dinner will be served from 6 to 7, and then the dance will follow from 7 to 11. And I hear they have KZNC party DJs providing the entertainment. So should be a lot of good music. I checked out Facebook earlier, and it appears that a lot of people are already interested in it. So definitely something to consider spending your evening that night.
Does it ever sell out? Like, do we need to go ahead and get our tickets?
I'm not sure. We'd probably have to call PM to figure that
Okay.
out. But yeah,
We
probably
have to do
sooner
that.
than later is better.
Speaking of sellout and crowds, the Christmas Cathedral concert, last year was my first year to ever go. And somebody told me go 45 minutes early, and I'm glad I did. So I wasn't standing in the back. But that was an amazing experience. So this year, December 8th, I believe. Let me find
Your trusty sheet.
There it is. Yep, December 8th. And that's over in Victoria at 3:30 in the afternoon at the Basilica. Amazing performance by Fort Hays State singers. They'll have a lot of different choirs there, but
I know the Hays High Chamber singers always show up, and they do a great job too. So, and I believe TMP has a choir that attends that as well. Just a lovely musical treat for everybody.
and free.
Yes. So one final thing, I think that we just all want to say thank you to everybody who will shop local this year. Definitely make sure that you're showing some love to our area businesses. And what are you guys thankful for this year? Like, it's the holidays. What's your favorite thing to do to celebrate the season?
For me, spending time with the family, I think. My mom and dad and my family. And so, yeah, it's good to be around people.
My goal is to get my shopping done early so we have more time to bake cookies and gingerbread houses and things like that.
So I know the thing I'm looking most forward to is my niece and nephew come help decorate our Christmas tree every year. They come for Thanksgiving, and then we tear everything down, clean up the house, and then they come the next morning and decorate. So just that special time
So
with family.
fun.
Those memories, you can't replace them. So what is one more thing that we have to talk about? We have
New Year's plans.
New Year's plans.
I would say get on your favorite business's Facebook page and check out what they're doing for New Year's. I know we have a few things that we know of now, but I know there will be more popping up by the time this show ends at the end of the month. We do have New Year's Eve party at Paisley Pear, Roaring 20 New Year's Eve party with Hayes Community Theater, and New Year's Eve bash with DOC at Ellis County Fairgrounds in the Unrun building. So plenty of stuff to do. Don't stay home. Go out and haze. And I'd say keep a watch on a couple other business Facebook pages in town, and there'll be some more stuff popping up. So
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Hayes Headlines. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.